How are you?
Hi, Bob.
I'm going live. This is your live action reporter. We're trying something new here, so we may have a few bugs in the system. But somebody called and reported a sinkhole at Lehigh and Sherman Street. And it's the water companies up here. RLE Construction is just doing a water main tie-in. We're just making a change here on the way I do things. Few people, I'm trying to get something coordinated here. We're changing things so I could broadcast on YouTube and TikTok. But somebody had called and said there was a sinkhole here on Lehigh and Sherman Street. There's not a sinkhole here. RLE Construction is doing a water main tie-in. So there was no sinkhole. This area up here on South Sherman Street, they're changing a water main. We have enough sinkholes in the city, that's for sure. So there was no sinkhole up here, just a tie-in of the water main and a new fire plug at South Sherman and Lehigh Street. RLE Construction is doing it. RLE Equipment and Construction. Great bunch of people that do great work. So that's all that was going on up here today. There was no sinkhole, which is a good thing. And just so you know, we're trying something new here to broadcast on YouTube, TikTok, and a few other platforms to let more people see what goes on in the area. So as always, thanks for following your live action reporter. Actually using 2 cameras right now. As always, thanks for following. Everybody's friend, the Job Johnny. So this is something a little bit new here. We're going to be working the bugs out of this within the next day or so. So this was your live action reporter up by South Sherman and Lehigh Street. There was no sinkhole. This is just repair. They're tying a water main in up here in a fire hydrant. Kids are letting out of school right now. So this is something a little bit new here. It's going to take a day or two. We get all the bugs worked out. And as always, thanks for following your live action reporter. Honey, come on, down here. Honey! No, honey, down here. Honey! Honey, down here. Honey, over here. Hold it. Is that going live right now?
Did it switch to the camera?
I said. This is your live action reporter, Bob Kalaboski, doing a follow-up story. This is a very sad story. This past May 10th, a little 11-month-old baby was rushed to the hospital. Unfortunately, the baby died. It took several months for the police to get the autopsy report, and today we're one step closer to getting justice for the little baby Epler, little Eric Epler, 11-month-old. Today at Central Court, the person who is responsible for it, Quinton Riley Yachira, Yachera, waived the charges to court of involuntary manslaughter. This is a very serious case. The whole community was outraged on what happened. This poor 11-month-old baby lost its life at the hands of this person, Quinton Riley Yachira. The community was outraged. They had a beautiful little procession for the baby with fire trucks, ambulances, tow trucks. But now we're one step closer to getting this situation resolved. So he did waive this morning at Central Court the charge of involuntary manslaughter. A very sad story. Should have never happened. The community is outraged, and I'm sure the family will be there the day he gets sentenced. And as always, thanks for following your live action reporter. This is a very sad story. That's all I could say. Very sad. The poor 11-month-old baby died at the hands of this person who should have been there to help the little baby. And unfortunately, the baby died. So as always, thanks for following your live action reporter here in Wilkes-Barre. Very sad case. This is your live action reporter, Bob Kalaboski. I'm down on the Sansui Highway, going into Nanticoke. PA American Water is here working on this water main. I heard about this several hours ago. They have a full crew down here doing this. This is on the going into Nanticoke. southbound. We're switching things around here a little bit, so if I'm getting things messed up a little bit, we're trying to broadcast on YouTube and a few other sites. Hope my sound and everything is good. But I think this broke several hours ago. One thing about PA American Water, their crews are called out 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, no matter what the weather is. They're just like the police, fire department, paramedics, but they're called on water main breaks. This is on the Sansui Highway going into Nanticoke. They had a major water main break down here. There was just a multi-car, or at least two cars were involved in a wreck on the other side of the bridge there. I believe it was minor. So if you're coming down this way going into Nanticoke, just drive with a lot of caution. They have safety. They have a truck down here with safety lights on it. They have the cones all out. But just be a little bit extra careful if you're coming down this way so you don't run somebody over. Looks like they just cut a piece of the water main out that broke. Somebody called me about this a while ago, but I was on something else. So, if you're coming down this way, try to be careful. Workmen are here. They're probably going to be here for several more hours. Just so you know, if things get messed up on me here a little bit, we're trying to broadcast on YouTube and a few other sites. So, probably going to take a day or two till I get this all figured out. Can't say enough about the workers for PA American Water. They do a great job working in all different kind of conditions. Well, as always, thanks for following your live action reporter down here on the Sansui Highway, heading into Nanticoke. And thanks for following. I hope this broadcast went out okay.